Welcome to Jacksonville, Florida. Today is see who will walk out as champion of the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on a squad from the American, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Memphis offense will have first crack at this one. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to.
Lost one deep down the right side. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. From the gun, running back on the move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lewis to throw. Got it in the middle, it's crossed. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Now the play fake. He makes a grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bulldogs offense has the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
And the Bulldogs moving quickly to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding its way up to the 36.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. They go to the ground. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He'll do it himself. And the ball is free in the backfield. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
When you run the option, you run the risk of putting the ball on the deck, and especially once that thing starts to string out, the defense does a really good job playing assignment football. Man on a man, I got the quarterback taken care of, and you can tell, had the running back taken care of too, nowhere to go with that pitch, and they forced the turnover.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Lewis wants to pass. Working that left side now. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 3rd. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Running back searching for a hole. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the big fella. And he'll be stopped short, or maybe he stopped himself short. And the Bulldogs have a chance to make that turnover pay off as they come to the line. Oh, they're after him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give on the inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Catch inside the 25. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. Pulls it and fires to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Quarterback on the keeper. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Chapin. That pass is well off target. he got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Here's the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Throws toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. So now it's 2nd and long.
Nice football intelligence, understanding I'm not going to get to the quarterback. I'm not going to sack him. But if I get a mid up in the air, if I get one of those paws up there while he's throwing it, I can get the deflection.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man downfield. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lewis to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Here's an incredible statistic early in this game. With that catch, he's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're only in the 1st quarter still. He has been getting open. He's been making catches. At some point, the defense may have to start triple covering this guy.
Caught over the middle. It's Cross. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Rides the back on the option. The give. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now they'll try the right side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. They're up by a touchdown here in the first.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. That's caught. It's Allen. He steps out of bounds, a couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. Scanning the field, it's Shapen. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. To the air on 1st down. Fighting off the defender. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, 1st down here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Sends it downfield. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Looking down the middle. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll go to the ground. Nice move to keep running. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on 4th.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Gives it on the option. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bulldogs want to move quickly.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Shapen. Pressure coming. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Time to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on third down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Fouls through the defense. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a physical attack from the guy. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Lewis wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the back. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. Kick is in the air. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The Bulldogs want to crank the tempo. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. The give from the gun. Runs through the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Shapen. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Finds his big tight end. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on third down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. They'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. And this one splits the uprights. That brings them to within 1.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Caught near the sticks. It's Cross. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Lewis to throw. Got his man quickly. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Third down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Caldwell. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Memphis will be forced to punt. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
The give out of the gun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Mississippi State going up tempo.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
They get him up rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll try the run. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. To throw, it's Shapen. Fires left. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thompson. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. And the Bulldogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Reese. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
The give to the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. And the Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for a big gain. And the pass is broken up incomplete. But wait, there's more. Flag on the field, and it might be against the offense. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The short hands, it's Thompson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Not going to get there, not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Lewis wants to pass. This time he's got his man.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
They'll try to get it through the air. Bring in the heat. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Hawkins. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. He's got it up to 25. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in a half. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room and he takes it in for the score? Touchdown, Tiger.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a one-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, in a season filled with magical moments, even more here today in this Gator Bowl. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Gator Bowl.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. That's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, and we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing. They're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
And the Bulldogs in the hurry-up. Off play action. Throws to the tight end. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Just such a nice job by him understanding his responsibility in that cover 2 zone scheme. He's just floating over the middle of the field. He's just very aware of tight ends and running backs around him. And as soon as he sees color, as soon as he sees an intended target, he's already running that way. He's able to jump the throw and pick it up.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. For that last drive, they looked like they were throwing against air. Just absolute precision execution in the passing game, and it led them to a touchdown. We'll see what they have this possession. On 1st and goal, let's see if Memphis can get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Tiger! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here comes brings the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Homer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. More, you should have ran a better route.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Back to pass, it's Shapen. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks into the open. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Stands in and takes the hit. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He'll keep it himself.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed over the middle, it's Cross. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Great execution on the RPO, and the receiver had some time to find the soft spot in the zone and make himself open for the quarterback and make it a much easier pass. Great job.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. With the catch, it's Cross. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Now they'll run the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Lewis to throw. Using the quick game. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a third and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Immediately fires to the middle. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. He'll ride his man on the option. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Memphis needs to convert this fourth down. Tight end now in motion. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Complete out of the backfield. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. They'll give it to the back. Just wanted to find a little space to run and eke Kicks out some to get it up to the 21.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
On first down from their own 22. They send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Rides to back and leaves it. Breaks the tackle. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Mississippi State right back to the line. Looking downfield, it's Shapen. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Offense lining up quickly. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. He wants to throw it. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Looking for a deep man. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And that ball's free behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Lewis wants to pass. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. At the 20, he's got space. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
These quarterbacks are nightmares to play. Pretty good coverage on the outside. Man-to-man, nobody looking at the quarterback. He takes off. He doesn't look like a quarterback. Looks like a running back. Chews up yards, gets way down the field, and makes a big play for this offense.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone. Touchdown.
to tack one more onto that lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense that...
Turning it on! He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
Man, he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
And it's a fumble on the play. Offense scoops it up and still going. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. Cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
The Bulldogs headed quickly to the line.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
To the air, it's Shapen. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Had to throw it before he wanted. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Smith takes the handoff.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder.
There he goes. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. We've reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. Lewis to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He did not make it. A stone wall on third down. send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And the try is no good. And after the missed field goal, this lead is still at 12, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. They'll leave it with him. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. And the Bulldogs are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Lewis wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes a catch at the 15. Touchdown, Memphis. A great catch and run for 6.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Got a man, it's Mosley. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the run. Across the 45. Hits the afterburners. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Mississippi State. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. That's caught. It's Smith. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up 3rd and long, and now they take all all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage, great job reading the QB's eyes, so there's nowhere for him to go with it. He's got to throw it away.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Mississippi State going up tempo.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little game, no harm, no foul.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First down here for the offense. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Shapen. This one's complete. Still on his feet at the 45. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. To the air on first down. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. To the ground with the back. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll send out the kicker here. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Off the play fake on first down. Touchdown, Mississippi State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Gets the back moving. Lewis to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Nestles it in at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I think if you're the head coach here, it's a bit of a mixed reaction to your passing attack so far in this game. You put up a bunch of yards throwing the football, you've lit up the scoreboard, but you've also given up 4 sacks. Pass protection has been a problem so far in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got an open man. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Memphis will be forced to punt. Wants to bring it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. The give to the tailback. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to pass. It's Croman Hope. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Snagged in the middle. It's Cross.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Smith.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
He's snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down. You want your defenders to be physical in pass coverage, but they can't be overly aggressive. They can't grab and hold. That's an obvious PI call. He'll pull it on the read. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Lewis wants to pass. And the third down pass is incomplete. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Davis. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Mississippi State going up tempo. The give to the back. Makes a man miss. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Under fire. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Catch in the middle, it's Mosley. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Makes the grab. It's Smith. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Line getting set on second down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a third and long. Lewis to throw. Keeps it going. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Memphis will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Wants to go up top on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down.